All right, I think we're back in here. I have no idea what in the world just happened, but the entire stream just dropped, and then it started streaming Legend of the Eyes, which is an old broadcast that I've had for some reason, because I think YouTube auto-generated it. But, yeah, for some reason, then it just started streaming on that one. Not 100% sure why, because, I mean, this whole stream dropped. But we're back. I don't know what the heck that was. YouTube just decided to start streaming another completely different broadcast on me. Um, I have no idea. Anyway, we're back. Let's get this going here. So, we are currently building up um, a bee room, basically. I'm not 100% sure on how this is going to look at the end of the day, but we're going to do this because I want to have them kind of all consolidated in one area, and not like that, because we're going to have to clean that up as well towards the end of this episode, or this live stream here. So, right now, we should be able to fit at least 19 bees on this level, and then 20 bees on top, and then 20 bees so forth, so on and so forth, right? So, definitely a good thing to get going here. Let's see. So I probably should get out the building gadget here, just so we can speed this along. So we're going to land here. This is going to be the majority of the floor. But I hope everybody's doing well. I really have no idea what in the world just happened with the recording. But we're good. It's deleted, so you guys won't ever see that. I don't know what in the world happened. But just hopefully it doesn't happen again. That's all I got. Okay, let's get that going. Oh, quarried stone, just a little bit more. Okay, so once we're done with this, though, we will have a ton of abilities to get bees. We're also going to look at the simulation upgrades. Hopefully, this go around, this live stream here, because that will actually be beneficial, since we don't have this all in one chunk, which I did check before doing this, and I really couldn't care too much if it's all in one chunk. That's just, it's nicer to have it, but it's just a pain to calculate how many bees we want in one chunk, and I'm just not going to worry about it. So let's get into this. Right, I'm also going to toss the ores and everything away, so that way we pick up all the blocks just in case we need them. Also, where all these pieces of cobblestone are is where glass is going to be. That's just a temp block for right now. Okay. Man, I really hate having the step height stuff. It's too sensitive. From Apotheosis, that's one thing I don't like about Apotheosis is system step height. Okay. So we should be good on that side. Let's just cover that up. I hope everybody's doing well, as I know I am having gonna have some fun on this, because genuinely I haven't done bee breeding that much. I know we kind of got into it a little bit with the flux bee, or the fluix bee, and of course we're gonna have to get a new one of those. It ain't gonna be too hard. Okay, and then let's get the quarried stone placed down here. Need some more. Hey, Rockstar, it's going pretty good. I hope yours is going well. I mean, how is yours? But I hope it's going well. Let's get going here. There we go. I probably should take out the cobblestone pieces, but, you know, I like making things more difficult, apparently. Let's see here. I could also be using the shrink device for this, which would probably make things 10 times easier. But for some reason, I am not doing that. Ooh, do I not have any more quarried stone left? Yikes. Do I have any in this? I do. Okay, good. We're not out of it. I don't have to go fetch any because I really don't want to have to go grab building materials right now. That's for sure. Okay, do that. Dirt, building gadget. Okay. And I know we need to worry about the walls. I'm not really sure what I want to put for the walls, honestly. Not sure at all. But I think for the like mid frame, we're gonna do just oak logs. I'll probably strip these. Probably not right now because I'm too lazy to, but kind of thinking using oak just because that's kind of like the apiary kind of thing, in a sense. Got no idea what I'm talking about, but it's okay. Okay. I don't know. We could do... I probably want to do just like stone bricks. Oh, yeah. University. That is a fun thing that I never want to go for again. I would assume you're probably overseas, most likely, since you say it's dying of the heat. I know, because I'm based in the U.S., so either overseas or in, of course, South America. Right? Is that how that... No. What am I thinking? Goodness gracious. South of the equator. That's what I was thinking. Goodness, not overseas. Maybe over... I don't know how that... Weather's something that I forget how it works sometimes, you know? But I'm hoping you're enjoying those next few days, especially because it's always a good thing to have breaks, you know. Okay, so there's our first layer. I don't know if we're gonna keep building this. We probably could copy and paste gadget this, honestly. Oh, that's not our first layer. I forgot an entire wall. Okay, let's quickly get that going. We probably could copy and paste gadget this. Let's give it a shot. Yes. So, south of the equator. Yes, okay. And then I think we're probably going to want to go there. What is the menu that I have set for this? Okay, just that. So we're going to do copy. Holy crap, no. That's not what I wanted. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, and if we can get this placed down properly. Is that right? That don't look right. They don't look right either. Oh, it's because I need to get in line with that. Ooh, okay, hold on. We're going to undo that immediately. So I need to go down one block. So probably right about there. And then drop it. Okay. Yeah, I figured I didn't have enough stuff, but that's okay. We can fix that up. Definitely makes things easier to have copy and paste. Ooh, I didn't... What is this? Oh, okay. I know what that is. Kind of forgot how I just built my own building there for a second. Okay, so let's do the pillars. I think that's it. Just clear off the edges. And clear out the door because we don't need a door here. Slight modifications to the original plan, but that's fine. Okay. That should work. And then, of course, we can just keep building once we get more and more bees. So this next layer should do 20. The bottom layer should do 19 because we have the door there. And we probably want to get a feral flare lantern. Not a fern. Feral. There we go. Throw that under here. Perfect. Okay, so now we should be able to move on to everything else, hopefully. So where do we need to start with this? I think first things first, we probably need to get the bees that are in here figured out, right? We need to get them bred, gened, I guess. Not really bred. We need to get them gened up to max, basically, and then go on from there. How are we doing over here? Tons of draconic dust. That is fantastic. Okay, so do we have enough genes for this? I don't... How many do I have over here? That's a good question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need about... So we just need 8 gene pools. Okay. So how many gold bees do we got over here? Hopefully enough to make this go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, that's a lot of bees. So the good thing about the automatic breeding is the fact that we don't really have to worry too much about, you know, having the genes. Okay, let's go quickly toss... Oh, crap. You know, that's an issue. I need another centrifuge. Let's see. I'm gonna not spell for a second here. Actually, what am I doing? Hold on, I can just type in powered, can't I? Yeah, there it is. Score. So we just need a normal centrifuge, which is... There's, like, framed rail slopes? Huh. Interesting. I definitely want to try and make a roller coaster with, what is it called? Railcraft Reborn? I want to do that one of these days. So pipes, centrifuge, barrel. So 1 barrel, 2 barrel, and then pipe, item pipe, advanced pipe. So there to there, and then we also want to do create wrench, knock that out, get these flowers out of here. Okay. We'll throw our bee cages back in here as well. How many honey treats do we have? Absolutely none. That's the only holdup, is honey treats. I don't know why you'd make a mod focused around bees and then not make it that viable to get honey, because you can't upgrade vanilla bees. It doesn't make much sense to me, but I expect they just, like, make a whole bunch of bees, which, you know, simulation upgrades are going to be our savior for that, I think. So we're just going to toss these guys in here. And we're going to do this, do that, do that, do that. And then we're probably going to want to get some sophisticated upgrades. So basic, 1, 2, iron. We'll just do that. I think that'll work. So this guy, this guy, this guy, there. And then that way we should not have too many issues. I think we probably will at this end one. So we may want to go iron to diamond, just in case. Okay. So that should be golden. Let's get the rest of these bees squished down. Could we take this with us? Could we kind of just like circumvent this whole thing and actually just put this? Actually, I want to put this here and then just have a buffer just in case. It may not work this way because I know it has some issues. Well, it looks like it might be working actually. Somewhat. It's definitely got some issues because you can see that there's tons of Metaternal in here. And we'll let it sort itself out. Okay. Yeah. That's the one good thing, is that once you get towards simulation upgrades and all that stuff, you should be able to get towards there. But the Draconic Bees are the pain in the rear because they are not the greatest. And that's intentional, I'm assuming, where you have to kind of get a whole bunch of Draconic Dust over and over again. Yeah, 32 chunks. We're gonna need way more than that. That's the other thing. Need a ton of Draconic chunks. So we may have like an entire level dedicated to Draconic Bees, in all honesty. That might be a thing that we can do. And since I know we can breed these guys up, we just need to use the Draconic Dust to breed the guys. That is a possibility. Overall, we could do that. So I'm not too afraid to do that. I just wish there was an easier way, but, you know. So let's see. How do we make a simulation upgrade? What does it cost? Predictivity, upgrades. Let's just look at this. So of course there's the block one, which is something we're gonna want to look at anyway. The simulator. Okay. This requires an anti-teleportation, ender pearl, blaze rods, and honeycomb blocks. So the good thing is I've actually been kind of stockpiling honeycomb here for a little bit. Not touching these. So we should actually be able to get some honeycomb blocks. Perfect. And we just need the anti-teleportation. Oh, I have no idea. I've never tried it. I mean, we probably could. Hold on, let's try that here. What is happening? Okay, so this stuff is still slow as crap. I don't even know. I thought you could speed these up with the speed upgrades, but I don't even know if you can, because it just says centrifuge. We can try that real quick. Investigate. You know, why haven't they made dispensers and, like, droppers more accessible? Like, mod developers have been making them more accessible for years, and you still have vanilla Minecraft, where it's still a pain to place things properly. Oh. Yeah, that does work. Huh. Interesting. We could just do entangled binder. Just do this to here to pipes. And then here to... I definitely could move this, but I don't feel like it, so... We're just going to use some entangle blocks. Might as well. And we're going to just bind that to this one. We're going to turn this off for a second. Get the sturdy bee cage, do that. And then this should export back out. No, it's going to be specific, isn't it? Son of a gun. Why? Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Okay, that's a problem. I don't know how I'd solve that one. Why do they gotta make things so stupid? This has no NBT data. Yeah, that might be the best option. Well, actually, no, because they require honey treats, don't they? Honey bottles. That's not gonna work. Oh, why do things gotta be so complicated? Complicated, but yet also not that complicated, I guess, but... Is that not gonna function? Do dispensers just not like any redstone signal? What in the world? This just worked. Like, legitimately. Am I going crazy? I think I'm gone delusional. Okay, we're just gonna give up on that. We'll do it manually. I don't even care. 1 minute it works, the next it's not, so I'm okay without doing that. Oh, am I out of bottles? You kidding me? Get in the stupid squisher. That's okay. Alright, let's get these guys thrown in here. And then we should check on this. Yeah, see, the mid-eternal one's not popping. There it goes. Kind of just have to keep sorting. Okay. The only thing that I know is that this whole soul surge thing, we'd have to move it if we want to keep it, which we may in the future. I think we'll leave these guys alone for now anyway, and we're just going to kind of start working on getting the other bees bred up. Okay, so we got 6 of those, so we want to grab all 12 of these, grab all 10 of those. I'd love if the actual Meta-Eternal thing starts working. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to want to grab some honey treats. However many we can. And we're just going to combine all 8. Combine all 8. Combine all 8. And then we're going to do this just a little bit better than what I've done in the past, because I've accidentally used multiple. We're going to toss all these in here. And we're just going to grab Meta-Eternal, any, and very high. Actually, I guess I don't think... Yeah, well, I guess these guys do need very high, right? Because we don't want to have to breed that down the line. Or put that in down the line. Okay, so let's grab personal shrinking. Let's get some sleep real quick. Alright, so let's take one of these bees. We're just going to kind of do it this way, I think. Just kind of take one, set him outside for a second, and then perform the gene. Okay, and then we're going to go put him in here on the right side. So very high, Meta-Eternal, and any. We're just going to kind of keep going back and forth. That way we know which bees we've done. So you. Perfect. Any, Meta-Eternal, very high. This is where the fun part begins, right? We're going to start getting these guys going. This, you, there. Okay, so that's all. That's 3 crystalline bees. Meta-Eternal, any, very high. Okay, let's grab you. And then, do. Make sure we got all of them. E-Cage. Doodly, very high. Any, Meta-Eternal. This is gonna take a while. I know it is. So we're gonna do. So there's our first Ashy. Meta-Eternal. Very high. Any. Meta-Eternal, any, very high. And we should only have one more after that. Perfect. Okay. And then last guy. Just make sure any very high, Meta-Eternal. We don't actually even need to take him out of here. Perfect. So now we should be able to get the rest of these guys back in here because they're all basically the same. Awesome. And then we're just going to do honey treats. No, actually flowers, right? Poppies, flowers, all that stuff. Okay, so let's go for you and you. You and you, because I'm actually going to breed a couple of these guys together. And then there and there. Alrighty, Rockstar. Okay, so we've got Iron Bee, and I see an Aluminum Bee. Perfect. So we're starting to get these guys going. So let's snag up this Iron Bee, and let's snag up the Aluminum Bee. So these guys should, of course, have very high any Meta-Eternal. Perfect. That is awesome. Okay. So now we're going to kind of have to just wait for these guys to start being able to be bred again. So this is going to be the process, right? We're going to have to kind of start getting, I think the next set of bees, we have iron and the aluminum. So let's actually get these guys childified, unchildified, right? Turn them into an adult. Unchildified. What in the world did I just come up with? Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade that I'm just losing it here. There it is. We're just going to toss these in here. May not do anything, but that's okay. So the iron bee is in here. And then we're actually going to take this bee out for a second, put him back in here. And this is the aluminum bee. So the bees that we already have in this variation are going to be thrown out, basically. We don't want them. They're like an unwanted stepchild, in a sense. Because they're not as good as they used to be. So, that should be good. Aluminum, iron. And we're probably going to want... Yeah, because we have a whole lot of different bees in here that are genuinely not going to be useful anymore. We do have the prismarine bees. We probably should get these guys bred up. But we need to be careful because I think these guys attack on sight. So, that's an issue. How am I going to do that then? This actually might be useful to get a temper upgrade. If we can be quick enough. That's the problem. If we're quick enough on that draw. Temper normal. We have 30%. So we actually have quite a lot of temper upgrades. Actually, I did not expect that. Treats. So we're going to go for 2 of these. 1, 2. Okay, so if we set down one of these guys, they're going to probably try and attack us here. So now he's got a normal temper, and the next guy... Hey, I saw what you were about to do, fool. Get out of here with that crap. Goodness. Okay, a little nerve-wracking, because I really don't want to have to go catch more prismarine bees, because that's all I've got left. So we should be able to get the very high production, actually, these guys already have any. So we don't need to waste these on these guys, because that's where we got them from. So let's put those back in there. So the only thing we're looking at now is Mediternal. So 2 of these. 2 of these. And then that should be good. So put this guy down. Get him there. Perfect. So now he's got very high, any, and I gave him both of the other ones. Crap. Hold on. That was my bad. See, that's why I need to be careful. Because I just did what I was trying to avoid this entire time. But that's okay. I'm not too worried. Not too worried at all. Let's get a handful more of these guys smashed up. So what do we need now? We just need the very high. Hold on, where am I looking? So prismarine. Let's get these guys out of my inventory for a second here. So prismarine, aluminum, prismarine. So you need to be Mediternal. And also very high. Let's see. Do I have... Production sample very high. And then Mediternal. Okay. Wait, what? You can combine honey traits? Well, what? Okay, smack that guy down on the ground here. So now he should be very high any Metaternal. Endurance is strong, which is a good thing. They take a little bit less damage. So, Prismarine Bees. The only reason, of course, we want these guys, I think, don't quote me on this, is because they also do have the chance for us to get Nautilus Shells, 1% chance, but also the Prismarine Shards, crystals, and that is pretty awesome. Okay. Is there a breeding capability with these guys, or is it just this stuff? So it looks like it's just that stuff. So that's good. We've got another set of bees kind of figured out. We could breed those guys, get 5 of these guys, throw them in one hive, get a simulation upgrade. Golden, right? Awesome. Okay. So what's next? Because all of these guys are basically going to be yeeted into the void. Because I'm just going to rebreed these because they're all basic bees. The Fluix bee. Let's get that guy pinned back up here. So, Fluix bee. This guy here, which needs the spatial bee. So, the spatial bee was a crystalline bee and an ender bee. Okay, so we're going to have to get an ender bee that is actually pretty okay. Do I have an ender bee in here? So, I have an osmium bee. So, there's an ender bee. I have another ender bee, because I can actually breed these guys together, right? The ender bees. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. So I'm gonna have to look real quick. Yeah, these guys look like they're gonna be useful for diamond bee, which is good. Okay. And the ender comb gives us ender pearls. Okay, I can take an ender bee. That'll be fantastic. But we're just gonna give these guys honey treats because there's nothing else we can really do with getting them. Let's see here. So we of course just want to get productivity, weather, and behavior for all three traits there. So any 1, 2, and then the Metaternal 1, 2, and then the productive part. There we go. And then of course we can just do. Can I do all 3 of these at once? I can. Awesome. So I'll just go for 2 of those. And then we should be able to get these guys dropped down. Boop. Boop. Awesome. Okay, so there's our ender bees. And we're basically gonna want to try and breed these guys up, right? That's gonna be what we're gonna want to do. And this should tell us breeding material, right? So breeding items, any flower for both of those. Fantastic. It looks like I actually had one more Prismarine bee. Another Prismarine bee. So the osmium bee we can rebreed. But I don't really think we have to rebreed all of these, right? We definitely could do. Just kind of not have to do that, but that's okay. So let's get the nomad bee. Because I know this bee is actually important as well. I only have one of him. I definitely tried getting more of these guys, but goodness gracious. We got more carpenter bees we could probably go squish real quick too. So that's the iron bee. There's the aluminum bee. Let's actually get these guys thrown in here. Okay. Let's go get these guys smushed. Let's unshrink real quick. Okay, do not squish the nomad bee. Goodness, I was about to do that. That would not have been a good thing. Okay. Let's get this all put in here. Fantastic. So, now what we're looking at is waiting on that. Let's see. So you probably need more cages. That you do. grab all this honey out of here. How are we doing with draconic dust? Not too shabby. I wish the beeswax was a little bit more useful. Not everything can be useful in a mod, though, right? Okay, so... what do we got? We've got very high. So we're waiting on Metaternal a little bit there. So which bees in here can we not get to from... I think we all just kind of have that. We could really just get the osmium bee up to tier, but we also just need another osmium bee in general anyway, so we probably can do that, just we're going to wait on that for right now until we get to the other osmium bee. Let's see. Oh, did I want to get that nomad bee? Oh, we actually already got the nomad bee. So all we want to do with the nomad bee is get any and very high, and that should be all three things. And we could just get this guy going if he gets out of the grass. Perfect. So that nomad bee is pretty decent. It's got pretty crap health, but pretty decent other than that. Okay, so can these guys breed anymore? Perfect, they can. Which ashy bee has not bred? That one? Okay, so we're looking for... we got a 10 bee. We've got an aluminum bee. So we're kind of still waiting on a copper bee. Yeah, there's no guarantees that I'm breeding these guys properly, right? There we go. Ashy, crystalline. There's a 10 bee right there. Okay. I don't think... oh, so we're still waiting on copper. I know that's one of them that we can get out of there. Am I really concerned about a copper bee? Not too much. Unless that copper bee actually breeds into something else. Constantinian, signalum. Bronze and brass. Okay, so I'm kind of concerned for a copper bee. Just because those materials would be fantastic, right? So aluminum, 10, 10. So we actually got two sets. So we got the 10 and we got the aluminum. So 10 aluminum. So there we go. So we just need one more iron, 2 copper bees. So those are, we're getting some baselines, right? That's definitely a good thing from the ashy and those. Definitely some good stuff in here. So we probably just want to get these guys bred up. So we probably need to get another bee breeder thing at productive. Hey, how you doing, Zuba? This thing, the incubator, and also the breeding chamber. Oh, there is a catcher upgrade, or a catcher machine. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was like a other utility, but no, it's actually... okay, I'll have to look at getting one of those. Hi, Zuba. How you doing? Well, installed in a hive, 5% chance for a new baby bee to be spawned. From the hive, every time honey is delivered, the type of bee is based on which bees are present in the hive. This does not work with bees that can't self-breed. Multiple upgrades can be installed to get a greater chance. Huh. I don't know how useful that would be. Okay. So let's get a flux. Alright, Zuba, you don't have to spam. I said hello. I am fine. How are you, Zuba? Okay, let's see. Energy pipes, advanced pipe upgrade. Where are we going to set this temporarily? Probably over here. That'll work. Doodle-doo. Okay, so breeding chamber, BB, thing, barrel. That is good to hear. That pipes. Item pipes. So we'll do that barrel. Do that just in case we need to. I don't think we really do, but, you know, might as well. Doodle-doo. So we're going to want some flowers. And then we're going to want to grab our bees that we want to breed. So aluminum first, I guess. And then we're going to just want to breed 3 more of these guys. So then we'll have a total of 5. These guys' breeding material is flowers, right? Okay. It just looks like it's going to take a while. So let's actually look at speed upgrades. Because I don't have the ability to get another Warden soul thing right now. Because honestly, I just don't feel like making another one of those. Doodle-doo. Why are you not working? You're both aluminum bees. You both have the ability to breed. Why is that not functioning? Am I missing something? No, I don't think I actually am. I'm very confused right now. Aluminum B. Aluminum B. Oh, it's because one of them's still a child. Both of them are still children. I forgot about that. I'm over here trying to breed children. Pretty sure that's against the law. Goodness gracious. Okay. So that should help, the fact that we actually get these guys to adults. So there's 1. There's 2. Now that should start working. Perfect. Man, I just completely forgot for a second there. Okay, we're actually going to need more treats. Man, we are still struggling with honey. We're going to definitely have to get those simulation upgrades quick once we start getting them. There's 128 more. That ain't gonna last us too long because you need 20 per operation. Yeah, I don't think speed upgrades help that much. Very slightly, I would say. That's okay. We'll leave that be. And we'll continue on here. So, we're still trying to get 1 iron bee and 1 copper bee. as of current from the ashy and the crystalline. So let's go this guy and this guy. See what B they give us. So they gave us a 10B, which I could not really care about too much. So let's go crystalline B, an ashy B. See if we get an iron. Got another 10B. Another ashy, another crystalline. There we go. This is going to be where it's kind of going to get slow here. I don't have any more B cages. Okay, we'll just grab this for now. Need this iron B. Okay, and then we're going to need another one of you. Another one of you. Okay, which B did that result in? It's very hard to see with all the health bars. So I think it's another 10B. Goodness gracious, we're just getting 10Bs out of the wazoo here. There we go. Oh, there's a copper B. Okay, so let's get out of here. I ain't trying to open it, I'm trying to use it. Okay, so the... Probably grab a couple more sturdy B cages here. We probably need to get the... What am I thinking here? Let's get these guys transferred. Okay. So iron, we're just going to want him to grow up. Need more honey treats. Okay, simulation upgrade real quick. So anti-teleportation. 1. So anti, and then simulation. And then we need a feeding slab, I believe, from productive bees. And then we're just going to need a flower. So we're going to put the feeding slab, flower, simulation, get rid of the anti-teleportation, put empty bee cages to pull out bees or filled bees into the hive. Okay? So then, I don't know how this fully functions. Bees will no longer physically exit the hive. A trip to its flower block will be instead simulated. Make sure you put required flower block or feeding slab in front of the hive containing the required flower blocks for the bees in the hive. So actually, can I just put... Can I keep that there? It's all I need. And then I probably want to look at getting a block upgrade, which we have actually placed over here. If we could get one of these guys, that would be fantastic. But we need a productive bee beta. And that seems to be the only thing that we kind of need. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, I know this is definitely slow, Zuba. But that's kind of why I'm live streaming it over than recording it, because I would probably not want to record this, that's for sure. Let's teach our system some stuff. So, block upgrade, let's teach it that recipe. Let's teach it wax blocks. Let's teach it item frames. Sticks as well, because I don't think I've ever taught my system how to make sticks. Then the productivity beta, the upgrade base, the alpha version, okay, and then draconic chunks just in case we have dust in there and not the other piece. And then we should be able to kind of get this stuff tossed in here. This should help us just kind of quickly craft these up, hopefully. And then I also want to teach this how to make anti-teleportation, which we're going to need to teach this honeycomb blocks. And then we're also going to want to teach the simulator upgrade. Perfect. And then let's keep going with that. Productivity gamma. And then the next tier above that is Omega, which we probably won't even be able to get for quite a long time because we need Hearts of the Sea, and Hearts of the Sea are pretty hard to come by. So, unless we guess went buried treasure hunting for quite a while. But yeah, there is those. So we should be able to get a block upgrade. Nope, where's the... Oh, it's just called block. It's just called upgrade. Is it called upgrade? Yeah, it's just called upgrade. Man, that is very inconvenient that you can't just search by its name. Oh well. We shall get over it. So there's one of those. Let's quickly take a nap. And then fly back over here. And if we put this in this one here, they should result in honeycomb blocks. Did you, Sean? I think, yeah, I remember that. The Hearts of the Sea. Yeah, they do come from antimatter, don't they? This whole thing. They also come from the occultism, Elder Guardian, and also buried treasure. I mean, the thing is with buried treasure, it's not hard to find buried treasure, especially because we have the structure compass, right? Buried, and then we just kind of locate through that. I mean, that would be a way to do it if we wanted to kind of start getting some of these upgrades. It's not a bad option. Not a bad one at all. Also, I have no idea what the heated centrifuge is. What is this? Let's see. I have the book on me. Heated, but I hope you're doing well, Sean. Centrifuge. Do anything about... Is there nothing about it? Okay, what is the heated centrifuge? Wait, hold on. Am I doing this wrong? Let's check something here real quick. So, the... Holy crap, I'm wasting my resources, aren't I? So yeah, okay, I just found a Reddit post. How long ago was this posted? 11 months ago? So basically, this is a waste of time. Because somebody just pointed out that the actual draconic dust is 70% chance on Mixer. Why? Like, first off, this is ridiculously expensive. Like, this whole centrifuge crap is ridiculously expensive whenever it doesn't even result in the best outcome. Why? See, okay, so there's one reason we can chalk up that productive bees is kind of garbage. I mean, some of the stuff is cool, don't get me wrong, but there's quite a few things that just make me question productive bees. And I know this mod has been around for quite a while now, and stuff like that just doesn't make much sense to me. Not at all. Okay, so if we were to get... all we would need is a blaze burner, right? A blaze burner, which I do have a blaze burner. Some sort of renewable for fuel. What could we say is renewable? So there's liquid burning, which I don't really think we can care about too much. Charcoal, coal, charcoal. Okay. Let's go get some charcoal. Doo-doo-doo. I actually have to go make sure what the ender chest color is real quick for the wood. Where is wood? Right here. We just knock into this wall for a second. So this is 0B0. So it's white, blue. Okay. So blue dye. Man, I really wish I looked at that earlier. Because I think it gives us the same amount on everything. It's just the fact that you get a higher chance. Ender chest. Okay, center. And then furnace. We'll just go with the old classic. Get an iron furnace. Get a gold furnace. Diamond furnace. Emerald furnace. Obsidian furnace. I probably should auto-craft these. How much times I make this crap. But I still haven't. That's okay. And then that should give us charcoal production, right? Close enough to it. We're just going to need the factory upgrade. And also a speed augment. Perfect. We'll toss away the structure compass for now. So let's knock this out. So we stop wasting draconic dust. Basically. We actually have a flux point right there, which is perfect. My inventory has become full. That's okay. I figured it was going to be. So we're going to want to put probably the flux point here. Grab the furnace. So ender chest, furnace. We can then pull from the bottom. Right? And then we're just going to grab our augments. There. Split. And then we're going to do blaze burner. At pipes. I guess I could have just put this up one more, couldn't I have? That's okay. Do pipe upgrade. Create wrench. Oh, can we not auto input into a blaze burner? Does that not actually work? Give me a second. Okay, so we need to right click. Yeah, well, the thing is, Sean, is I have the electric motors in here. Electric. Goodness gracious. From Create Stuff and Things, or Crafts and Additions, one of those. That should allow for us to just constantly get these. I think the only issue we're going to run into, and it's what we just ran into, is I don't know of a way to actually apply items. We could give this a shot for modular routers. Is that pinging it? Yeah, actually, that might work. Hold on, let's give that a go. Kind of forget that Cyclic is so useful. It's one of those mods that is, like, all over the place, but it is so useful. Okay, so let's rotate this bad boy. You know what I need? I need a hammer. The good old classic hammer from Thermal. Because this thing should be able to rotate nearly everything. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is so fantastic. I absolutely love it. Okay. Perfect. So that should be good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's one of the most useful mods out there. Genuinely. So then we're going to want to get a mixer, which I have. We're going to want to get a basin, which I need. Right there. And then we should be able to... We're going to probably have to clear some of this stuff out. This is the glass bottles. We'll move that. Let's just put that over here for right now. Set that to output, just in the center there. And then... I do have one idea about this. We may be able to take that out, but we'll see. So mixer, and then we're going to need a motor. We're going to then get a cogwheel. Place that here. We're then going to want to speed this up to about 162. Right about there. Flux point. Okay. And then we're going to need to filter this a little bit more, aren't we? Actually, no, because we already have Draconic Combs filtered. Fantastic. So then let's see what we get going here. So, because we're also going to want to get a pipe. We're going to need some more of these item pipes, probably. To then set out. I hope I didn't accidentally just fill that with charcoal, but, you know, who knows. What did I just do with that Draconic dust? So output there. And then what else do we need to figure out? So it looks like we're going to need to figure out honey. One of my questions is, can I do this? Okay, I cannot. That is fine. I was just curious. So let's get the bottler placed right about there. Let's get a fluid pipe. And let's get another item pipe. Okay. And then let's just kind of do this a little cheekily because I'm not really feeling like redesigning this whole thing. Which chest was that? I think it was this one. Perfect. And then we'll just do another item pipe. Definitely not the cleanest, but that'll work for now. That's what I'm thinking, Wraith. How you doing, bud? Oh, I forgot to bind this, didn't I? Hold on. Entangled binder. Where is my entangled binder? We're gonna bind that to there. Perfect. We're gonna toss these green bees back in here. Wait, what? Where did the green bees just go? Oh, it's doing that funky stuff, isn't it? Doing that funky shenanigans. Let's see if it does it again. Okay. Yeah, we saw that with whenever we were doing the resonating crystals and stuff. Okay, so we also need to take care of the wax. So wax, throw that in there. So that should be actually pretty decent. I mean, it cleared it out. Whatever backlog I had in here. So let's throw in these 63. Cold? Yeah, it is definitely cold outside. That is for sure. So we also could technically speed this up if we wanted to. Yeah, look at how much that's coming in. Okay, I mean, honestly, that is fantastic. And wax really doesn't have a use besides wax blocks, which are used for those. Okay. So I think we could now do an ender chest. Let's grab our just basic ender chest. I mean, kind of, because I'm using another mod to work on one mod. Kind of. Kind of annoying that I have to do more than one thing here. But we're... Well, actually, can this input to the system? I think it can. Actually, no, this doesn't input to the system. Which one inputs into the system directly? Because this inputs to the drawer system, not the actual AE2 system. Make sure it can mix. I don't think it actually can. I don't think anything can. Draconic. What is that comb called? Yeah, it's just called the Draconic Comb. Yeah, nothing can. So we can just... What we'll do on that case is actually just have something unpack it. We have options for that, I know that. So I'm not too worried. I think, yeah, we should be fine. I don't know why you wouldn't have a recipe for that, but... Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Make sure to put a required flower block or feeding slab in front of the hive. They haven't produced a single thing. Is it because it is a block variation now? Or is it because this is a Botania flower and not a normal vanilla flower? No? Okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong there? They have not produced a single ounce of anything. Hey, what? Hey, yo! Get out of that hive! That's not your home! Fool! What? The 10B has escaped. I have no idea how, but the 10B has escaped from its enclosure over here. They won't be able to produce anything because there's no 10 blocks, but still. Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to get this stuff pushed back to the system. Most likely just the wax, because the wax is what's going to fill this thing up. But for now, I think what we can do is just get some stack upgrades. Fantastic. Okay. What am I... Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing wrong there. But anyway, the home block. Does it show it on any of the other ones? I don't think they actually show that they're able to be mixed. So maybe it is. Maybe it's disabled in this. I'm not 100% sure. We'll look into it more. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to kind of what we were focused on here. But that should overall increase our output. So we have more draconic dust overall. I'm okay with that. Having more draconic dust so we don't have to wait as long. Let's get some of this stuff thrown in here. Speed upgrades. Did we... Just want to toss some of these in here. Couldn't hurt. Okay. Toss those. Toss that. Clean up some of the pipes and stuff out of my inventory. I thought I saw somewhere that there was like beehive or bee stuff put in there. Okay. Honey treat. More honeycombs. Okay, for right now, let's just do So we can get this back up and operational, because it's not working. And I have no explanation on why. We're just going to get rid of that. Simulation upgrade for now. And we're going to get... Can we hit his... It's raining, that's why. It's not nighttime yet. You know what? Let's actually just take that out as well. Let's just go toss this into here. Let's see what happens. Okay? Let's use it as a test. Honey treats. How are we going over here? Oh yeah, I forgot to put an output here, didn't I? Whoops. That should work. Man, honey treats are just a pain. Yeah, and we should see this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. But there is no upgrades. That's the only issue that I see. There's no mixing recipes in any capacity for these. I mean, you know what we could do? Just send it. Nope, it wouldn't even let me pop it in there. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. And I mean, if we just look up comb block, right? But that's what this is labeled. So, like one of these. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So basically, we need a center point then to kind of disable these, to just unpack them. There is the... Can't this uncompact? I don't think it can it? I was kind of thinking it might, but I don't know if it will. So let's just do compact. We have compactors. Let's give this a shot, because I'm curious. Top. Oh, compacting drawers has failed us. Oh, well. Okay, well, let's just grab sequential fabricator, maybe? Or something else. I don't even know. We have different crafting options. I guess I don't have to just go with the one that I always remember. RF tools will work, actually. So I'm pretty sure this one's pretty darn fast. If we get up to the third tier here. So if we do that... Okay. And then we have pipe upgrade to make sure this gets enough power. And then we do this. Apply. Oh, I have to click a recipe, I forget. Recipe slot, then apply. And then that should be golden. Ignored. Fast. What are you doing? There it goes. I just needed to re-register those. And then we just have this pull out of the back with speed, with haste, whatever you want to call it. The only issue we're going to have now is actually getting the rest of these items out of here. But we actually aren't even pulling them out originally. Oh, can I? Oh, actually, I didn't even try that, did I? Hold on. I can pull this out real fast. Oh, I can. Okay. Sometimes I just gotta use my brain. That's a little bit easier said than done, right? And then all we need to do is just get advanced. But yeah, let's try a heated centrifuge. Let's look at that real quick. We got a little bit of time. We need 2 block upgrades. Just block. Scroll all the way down. We need more honeycombs. Man, a mod focused on bees, and you still can't get a dang honeycomb. I feel like they should have just let genes been enabled for the bees. Honestly. Like the just default bees. I probably should have done this. Okay, unlock. Punch it. That there. Give me my honeycomb back. Oh. Okay, let's take that out. Hold on. I'm not fast enough for that, I guess. There we go. And then we just want to disable this side for a second. Enable. And do honeycombs only. Perfect. Like the 3rd or 4th try, but yeah, that'll work. Did the bees just break for a second there or something? I'm waiting for these guys to go back in the hive to then put simulation. See if that'll affect some stuff here. Probably just need to get under. I think it's that block. So I need to set this, they say, like, right here. Right? That should work. Oop, I didn't want to throw those away. Throw those in there at least. That should function, right? Still? Or is the simulation just, like, much, much slower? Is that my problem? Because it may be. But with this, it shouldn't be slow because I have all of these guys to the very, very top tier of the gene pool. I feel like I'm just doing something wrong when it comes to this. Right? Because now it's not doing a single thing. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Let's look this up. Okay, so upgrades. Oh, so it needs to be under. Hold on. Because from what I was looking at, it looks like it needs to go right in front of it, because I thought that's what I just read. Make required flower block or feeding slab in front of the hive containing required... Yeah, in front of the hive. I mean, I guess that's in front? Question mark? Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Okay. Well, they need to change that wording, because that's awful. That is not in front of the hive. That is diagonal of the hive, but okay. We'll go with it. We figured it out. That is stupid wording, but hey, we've got it. We're going. That's okay. So these guys should never leave the hive, which is fantastic. And, hey, I want to snag this guy out of here. Because he does not belong in there. Okay. So we should probably get back to breeding bees. Probably. Problem is I need more honey treats. That's really the only issue I have right now, is we just need more honey treats. And I mean, it's not that hard to change that either, to where it says the proper wording. Not hard at all, because it's actually just a language file. But oh well. Okay, so we've got copper, nomad, aluminum. This was the 10B that we just pulled, right? We probably could dispose of that guy. Just let's make sure before we do that. So we've got the iron, tin, ender, prismarine. That's what you get for escaping the imprisoned, breeding cell over there. Perfect. Let's get this thing sorted out again. So we've got only 2 samples. Yeah, I wish this would function properly. Kind of gets annoying that it doesn't function properly all the time. Okay, so block upgrade. See if we can get another one of these. Just look up block, scroll all the way down. Because I wanted to use these for something, right? And we need 60 more honeycombs. I think I wanted to try and get an upgrade. What's the, how do we get more of these? So just from honeycomb blocks, there's no other conversion? Okay. Not great, but oh well. I think my other thing with that placement of the simulation upgrade is that I've seen other tutorials where they've placed it directly in front and it's quote unquote operating. That's one of the reasons why I put it there, is because I've seen tutorials do that. So, not great. Okay, so there's our other iron bee that I forgot about. So we've got 2 iron bees, 2 tin bees, 2 ender bees, 2 prismarine. What's our next bee? Okay. So our aluminum bees are over here breeding up, right? So yeah, we've got 2, 4, and then... Is that all of them? Yes, so there's all 5 of our aluminum bees. Okay, so the fact that we've got all 5 of those means that we have a full hive of these bees, which is great because now we don't need to breed up any more of those guys. Of course, because aluminum is one of those materials that we don't have a rapid source of, or renewable source. How is this working? Has this been actually operating? I think this whole thing's seized. Oh, it's because I'm out of XP. Like, I'm actually completely out of mana. I know why that is. Give me a second. It's because I broke this quite a while ago, actually. I just realized I wasn't receiving any resources, and I was kind of wondering why. That's on me. Actually, I guess I wanted it going through this thing, didn't I? Are these not operating for some reason? Oh, things broke. I don't understand. Hold on. Make sure these are set. You're supposed to be outputting. Why are you not outputting? Did they change these now? Are you kidding me? Man, I really wish that the time in a bottle Curios thing did not exist. So cognition. Let's go, let me check. Because I know we've done one update, which was the thermal one, and this might be been broken since then, honestly. Files. Let's see, 1.20.1, probably the latest. Yeah, I don't see anything that actually says that it's like disabled drops. So I don't think that's an issue. But it's just not working anymore. Oh, now it's functioning. Okay, hold on, let me grab. Now it's going. No, it's actually sending out Phantom XP, isn't it? Yep. It is sending out Phantom XP. Why are you sending out Phantom XP? It's because you're broken. Goodness gracious, why has everything got to be so confusing sometimes? Okay, so why... Oh, so now you're sending stuff out. Okay, there we go. So let's turn that one off. Now you're firing. Okay. Yeah, it just broke. I guess I done goofed. Anyway, that should get resource generation partially back up and going for a little while here. That's A-okay. A-okay. Alright. Man, I just wish I had a better way of getting this stuff. Turn that back on. Let's get those thrown in here. Oh, goodness. Alright. Apologize that this is kind of boring live stream, but hey, I knew this was going to be a bit boring, honestly. There's no way around that. So what I want to try right now is getting the copper bee, I guess, that we already have, which is down here somewhere. Maybe? Or is it up here? Okay, so we actually have 2 copper bees. This one is bound to somewhere else, but let's get... So we've got the Metaternal, very high, and any. And let's just combine that. I guess I shouldn't throw those in there, should I? And then let's go productive bees, so we can actually grab that back out of there. Wait, what? Oh, I have like a 26% in there? Where's the other one? What are these called? Sample? It's probably lost to time. It's okay. That was the very high, wasn't it? No idea. No, that was Metaternal. Okay. Anyway, let's just get this copper bee set down, get that going, and then get a cage. So there we go. We've got 2 copper bees that are pretty good. So that'll solve that one. And then, of course, we've got the nomad bee. The aluminum bee we can now just get rid of that we have extra in here. Okay. And then... So how are we cruising over here? Are we still... Yeah, so we're definitely very behind, it looks like, on this. But that's okay. Quickly cleaning out the inventory real fast. Just cleaner slate there. Okay, so we've got a lot of the base bees that we want, right? Copper, aluminum, iron. Iron is actually one we're going to want to get because we want to do osmium, right? So we want the other osmium bee. So the osmium bee requires the neon cocoa bee, which is right here, which we're going to need to get our genes set up for. So let's get treat. See if we can get another 64 of these. I know we're trying to save the combs, but we need these anyway. And then let's go for very high. That is a 26% chance one. We don't want that. We want Metaternal. And then we want any. Okay? So that should give us that. Perfect. And then, so that's for the Neon Cocoa Bee. Cuckoo Bee, whatever you want to call it. So let's drop that down, do that. So there's our Neon Cuckoo Bee. And then that should be what we need to breed together to get the osmium bee. So we can just toss these guys in here, grab a cage. We actually have in our inventory. So that should be an osmium bee, okay? And then with the other osmium bee we have, let's just get rid of him. This guy has no redeeming qualities. So we're just going to do this. And then we're going to open up the trash can and get rid of it, okay? We don't want to waste any space with our current genes that we have. Okay, so we're going to grab some honey treats from this guy, because we're going to need them for over here. And that should be golden. Let's just give this a couple smacks of the old time in a bottle. I don't think that the speed upgrades are that useful in these, by the way. Genuinely, they just kind of suck. Having that integrated souls is what makes this thing so much faster than what we're currently using. So, you know, honey treats, that should give us another one. 20 honey treats, man, that is a lot of honey treats. These bees are greedy. Okay, so that actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we don't need any more of those bees. 1. Yeah, 5 right there. So we got 5 osmium bees. That is a full hive. Fantastic. Okay, so what other things can the neon cuckoo bee give us? Let's just go through what we can find. Neon cocoa bee. This guy can give us Pepto-Bismol, which I don't know what cures what ails you. Sugar Bab Honeycomb. Nutritional paste. Interesting. I don't think we need one of these guys, but that is just kind of something cool. Interesting kind of thing. We've got the osmium, the mineral. Don't really need that. So it looks like we're kind of decent on all of those, right? We don't really need anything else from the Neon Cocoa Bee. So let's just put him away. Okay. Anything from the Nomad Bee. I'll kind of go through our smaller bee sections here. So this guy can give us blazing and silicone. Blazing can actually give us the coal bee, which the coal bee then can give us niter, sulfur, steel. So we want to go through that tree. Okay, so we want to get a magmatic bee, which I don't actually have a magmatic bee, and I don't have a reed bee. So these two we're going to kind of get towards. So blazing, did we look at blazing? Which is the leaf cutter, which is the coal. The leaf cutter comes from... You can actually make a tea bee? And silicone, I guess silicone we don't really need. We just kind of need this guy, the blazing. Okay, let's see. Just gonna quickly take these, throw them in the system real fast. Magmatic. Let's just look at magmatic real quick. How do we get a magmatic bee? So I'd assume he probably comes from some sort of hive. So nether brick hive. So we'll grab that. And then we're going to probably just want to immediately get a treat for this guy. Which is going to be looking in here. Getting Metaternal, very high, any. And then we're probably going to need to go put this guy down in the nether. Magmatic bees in the nether. Must be placed in nether to attract bees. Okay. So we need cube. No. Magma cube. Magma cream. Goodness, I had to think of the name. Yep, right there. Okay, so let's go over to the nether. If I can get in the door. Goodness gracious. Okay. Got a couple of these guys buzzing around in here. There we go. So that is good. Then we're just going to smack that with some time in a bottle. Not too much, because I don't want to overdo it. So then this, and this. So there's our 100%. And then once he comes out, we're going to want to give him a treat. And then cage him. Okay. Perfect. So that is the nomad, or the magmatic. I would assume he actually could do a little bit more. Probably some quartz, maybe. Sulfur, obsidian, blazing. Okay, so only a handful. Nothing too crazy. And obsidian can give us refined obsidian, which is probably going to be something we're going to want to look at. My plan is to really just only do kind of one set of each bee, and maybe we'll change that in the future, but for right now, I think that's just kind of a good goal. I know some of the bees only give you, like, nuggets and stuff, which I would assume then the blocks give you ingots. Not 100% sure if that's correct, but that's my assumption here. So magmatic, and what did we want this one for? This was kind of down the road, right? No, because we want the nomad and the magmatic. Okay. So let's get the iron bee out of here. Let's get the nomad bee. Let's get this guy bred up. Okay, let's speed this up. Just a wee bit. Get the osmium guys out of here. So osmium. And I'm not really doing this in any particular order, by the way. It's just kind of whatever. Okay, so there's the osmium. So that is all 5 of the osmium bees. And then we're going to go with nomad, magmatic, and that should give us the blazing. And I guess we'll go for 5 of these guys. Well, actually, what did the blazing give us? Just probably blaze powder and stuff? Because I may not care about these guys that much. Yeah, so it looks like we're just going to get blaze powder, wax, honeycomb, stuff like that. Nothing too extreme that we need. Okay, so let's just get one of these guys. So I'm not too worried about getting multiple. And then let's get these guys out of here. The magmatic. What did the magmatic actually drop? Probably some sort of magma cream, I would hope. Ooh, they actually have a chance of turning lava, or chance of turning cobblestone into lava. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, so magma creams. Those actually might be useful. We might want to go get another magmatic bee. Might not be a bad option. Okay, so we're done with the nomad. Oh, no wait. Why did I take that guy out of there? Let's go get a magma cream. Real quick. Let's get honey treats. And let's go for just another magmatic. Because that would be a good way to automate magma creams. Alright. Not a bad idea at all. Okay. So that should get us one more magmatic. And then we can, of course, upgrade, grab him. So there we go with that guy. Yeah, see, this has actually not been working. What are you not doing? What did I do? I shut this whole thing down, didn't I, on accident? No. What are you not pulling? This should be working. And I just rebounded, so I'd assume that probably broke it. Apparently this hasn't been functioning either. Probably not a good thing that it's not been functioning, but oh well. Nothing that I can control. Sometimes things just break. And it is loaded. Okay. Alright, we'll go with it. Back to the overworld. So that should be 1B down. We probably want to get this guy bred up a couple times. Do I by any chance have a ton of emeralds just hiding in one of these? No, I don't have any real emeralds actually hiding in any of these. That is fantastic. Okay. So I'm running low on emeralds, as you can see, because I keep pulling them to grab honey treats. That's alright. So there's two. We're probably going to want some more cages. Do I have any more cages? I probably should just clear out these guys. But these are probably useful, right? The chocolate mining bee. Chocolate mining bee. What are you used for? You are used for redstone and quarry. What is a quarry bee? Quarry bee just has a chance of dropping random blocks. Interesting. She did not know about this guy. I don't really think I need a quarry bee, but that is useful to know about. And this guy doesn't breed with anything else. No. So we have the redstone bee, which of course we want to grab. Redstone bee is kind of an obvious one. We have cinnabar and lapis from him, which is a blue banded bee. Okay, so lapis, and then that one actually takes diamond, emerald, and dye. Alright. So we'll want to keep him. So the chocolate, at least one of them. But there's no other use for these guys, right? Because they don't really do anything else. Green carpenter bee. What does the green carpenter bee give us? A lumber bee. Healthy obsession with logs. A species of bee can't breed amongst themselves. He could give us a farmer bee, a rancher bee, a plastic bee. I don't think I need a plastic bee because we've already automated plastic. But that is cool. There's a plastic bee if we wanted one. Oh, goodness gracious. Click the wrong thing there. So he can give us farmer or rancher. Don't think we need anything along that line. So the green carpenter bee can just be getting rid of. Okay. And there's more green carpenter bees. Just a normal bee, prismarine bee, chocolate mining bee. We'll toss that guy down there for right now, just in case. The prismarine bees we don't really need. We need these guys. Okay, so let's push these guys back over here. So what's this bottom row? Prismarine, oily, just the default bee. We'll toss away these two chocolate mining bees. We only need 2 of them. And then we've got an oily and we've got an ender bee. Don't I have an ender bee already? Yes. So let's get rid of the ender bee. Okay, so let's just push these guys down. And then that should be good. 2 chocolate, oil, normal Minecraft bee. The rest of them can be gone. So we're just going to smush them, get rid of the genetic material. So that way we don't have to worry about wasting all these cages. Oop. Alright, he's just going to go on his way. I don't really care. I didn't even think about these guys being children. So those are children. Which one was the other one? So child, child. Any more of these are children? So the prismarine's a child. That one's a child. Okay, so these 2 are adults. We might have to keep the children until we find a time to breed them. Do that. And then let's just grab a couple bee cages. Gonna sacrifice some bee cages here. And then we're just gonna do this. And we got our 10 sturdy bee cages. Fantastic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That'll give us 3 magmatic bees. Let's make sure that there's enough cages over here so we can just keep cycling. The only issue, we're still running out of honey treats. That is a-okay. Let's get all these honey bottles. Throw them in there. I'm not really worried about the wax right now. Get the draconic dust. Because I probably just want to get these other bees in the simulation stuff. The actual normal Minecraft bees. So let's get... So, simulation. Perfect. And then I want to get... Let's just look up productive. There we go. Good way to get to the block upgrade. So we just are missing 51. Okay. So simulator. Simulator. And then all we're going to want to do real quick is get personal shrinking. Place that right there. I think that's all we need to do, right? These guys should just start cruising. They shouldn't ever need to leave the nest. Yeah, it looks like they're still going. So that's fantastic. And can we grab one more simulator? I know it's going to waste our honeycomb, but I want to be able to throw it in here once these guys get put back in their hive. Maybe. Oh, they're all back in there. Okay, so that should be good. Um, awesome. Okay, so we've got a lot of these guys put in there, and I could probably grab the normal bee that we have, toss him in here. Perfect. And that means that we now have one more cage. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. I don't know why I just said that like that, but anyway. So now we have a little bit less popping in and out of our beehives, which actually will save performance, I would assume. Let's see. Nice and slow. Okay, now he's over here. So we should have enough for just the next two, which is exactly what we need on the honey treat side. And then that'll give us all the magmatic bees that we could ever need. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so blazing we'll keep in our inventory. Magmatic. Magma creams right away. That is a good thing. So green, green, green. This is a really messed up process that we keep just absolutely smashing the bees. And then we're just going to throw that in here. Make sure that this thing's actually cruising. Yeah, and we're going to just get a ton of these just random crappy genes because these are the three that we didn't change. I mean, you can't change the green carpenter one, of course. But, you know. So, any... Where's our very high? There it is. Metaternal. Oh, the any was at 35%. Let's get that thrown back in there. 70%. Metaternal. Keep on cruising. Come on. I believe in you. Okay. Just a handful more there. Oh, yeah, we have aluminum. We'll get rid of the aluminum. We'll just throw it in there. Clean it up a little. Okay, so that is that. So we've got the magmatic. Waiting on the last one. Perfect. So there's 3 of them. And then these 2, which will then equal 5 magmatic bees. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got magmatic. We've got the blazing, which the blazing is going to leave us to the Colby, right? Leaf cutter. How do we get the leaf cutter? This bee is solitary and can be found living alone in nests around the overworld. Look up recipes for this bee to see which nest it can spawn in. Dirt nest. And dirt nests are a pain. Because dirt nests actually spawn crap tons of bees. Dirt nest. So we get chocolate, leaf cutting. Is there any information on these? So any overworld biome. Okay, let's get honey treats if we can. And we are going to probably just set these guys down right here. Not too worried about if they escape. All of our hives are full. So kind of wasting these here, but that's okay. Let's get the other guys set down here as well. Got random holes all over the place, apparently. So let's get this fence post out of here. Kind of clean this area up a little bit. Okay, because we aren't using this thing anymore. That was just kind of an experiment from last episode. Didn't work out that well. Almost there. I don't have that much time in a bottle, hence why I'm not using it, by the way. Oop. He immediately went back into the hive. But we don't want a chocolate mining bee. So we're going to just let him come out of the nest. Oh, it's nighttime. He's probably not going to come out of it, right? Yoink. We'll just dispatch this guy. And then get rid of this. Yeah, I definitely would love to see kind of like a Gindustry type of mod for productive bees. I thought there was something like that, honestly. I thought there was a mod that somebody made that was like an add-on for this that was just a little bit more effective in the way things were done. Let me see. Yeah, there's like productive bees centrifuge tiers, which actually can multiply the amount of stuff coming out of the beehives, like the combs and stuff. Is this for 1.20? It is. That's actually not a bad idea, especially if the recipes are balanced enough, and if they aren't, just increase at which they output. Like increase the recipe. But I don't see anything else. I thought there was one that added some sort of gene type of stuff, like actually making machines for it, so you don't have to, you know, do what we're doing currently. Do 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 do. This is the fun part, you know? Just waiting. It's almost there. There's no guarantee that we'll get the one we need. There is a guarantee. We got one. Aha! What's this guy gonna be? Oh, another leaf cutter. You don't really need another one, but let's get this guy upgraded. Because, of course, that's what we need to do. Do. Because then he'll breed those traits on. Awesome. Okay. So, what other things can the leaf cutter bee do? Is there anything else that we're looking at? So, he can just give us a cull bee, and he also can make a tea bee, which can give us tea comb, which can give us builder's tea. Oh, that's actually really cool. Builder's tea is, like, pretty decent. If I'm not mistaken, I think it gives you haste. And also saturation, it looks like. Not a bad thing to get. But anyway, blazing and that guy. Alright, where's our blazing bee? Is it still over here, or is it in my inventory? Where did I do with the blazing bee? Is he right here? Oh, he's in the AE system. Okay. So blazing, and then leaf cutter, and then we'll just get rid of this guy. Yoink. Or is it yeet because I threw it into the system? I didn't pull it from the system. I just... Yeah. 1, 2... Do we need coal bees that much? I don't think we really need coal bees because we have, I think, about 2 million coal in the system as is. Yeah, 2.6 million coal. Okay. And we're going to use this guy for niter, sulfur, steel. So the steel bee is actually quite easy because we've already got an iron bee. We've already got the magmatic bee. We do not have a creep bee. Explodes when anger might be the diet. You should keep this one to itself. So that is a bee with TNT. So I don't think... Can I pull 2 bees out of this? And breed them after this is done? And see if I can actually get a creep bee? Yeah. And then I think probably after that fact, there's probably other bees that these guys make, right? So not the niter, not the sulfur. I'm just making sure here. The steel bee can give us the desh bee, which is... I'm not even caring. I don't care about desh bees, honestly. So let's pull this guy. So these are just normal Minecraft bees. We're going to want to get TNT, and then we're going to have to be quick because this guy will explode, I'm assuming, once he's actually placed into the world. So we need some more honey treats. I'm kind of surprised I have not seen somebody actually make a productive bees only resource generation mod, like, pack. I'm kind of surprised. Probably because it's a miserable experience, honestly. Like, it's just... It's not a terrible mod. It's just genuinely... I would never want to do that. I would never want to have to be here for hours like this, getting every bee possible. Okay, so there's the coal bee. So there's coal bee. Where'd the other bee go? Am I losing my mind? What? Can I not do it this way? Man, it looks like it's breeding them. Right? Is it just not? No, there it is. What? What? I'm so confused. Very confused. That's okay. So we got the coal bee. I don't know where the other bee just went. I'm gonna, like, rule out a point of failure there just in case that we don't get the bee that we need. Okay, so let's take these guys out. They should be able to go back in here. No problems. And then we're gonna need this bee to then get some TNT. Okay, so we're gonna get her cage. Okay. Okay, so we got the Cree bee. So Cree bee. So this guy can breed into... make niter and radioactive, which is iron and Cree bee. Okay. What does this guy's combs give us? Just gunpowder? Okay. Don't really need that. I was just curious. Alright, so... let's see. We were looking at niter. I mean, really, it doesn't matter which one we were looking at. They're all kind of going to give us the same output, right? So there's niter. What is niter used for? I forget. I mean, gunpowder. Phytogrow. Niter crystals. Honestly, not really something I'm looking for. Genuinely. There's a bits B. Yeah, I don't think I really need this. Not right now, at least. So let's just kind of ignore that one. But we do have a Creebee, which is just going to be useful here in a second once we get the radioactive. So, I mean, we could do that real quick. Where is my iron bee? There it is. So then this guy plus this guy will give us a radioactive bee. We probably just want to get all 5 of those guys, because that's uranium, right? We're not getting a nuclear waste bee, because that's kind of a waste in general. Yeah. I mean, I think the gunpowder's not terrible, but yeah, the Phytogrow, once we get more into thermal, maybe I'll look at that guy, but for right now, I'm not really too concerned. So let's get that going. We probably need some more honey treats. Okay, so I think what we should probably do is hold off until we get the blocks. The block upgrades, at least one of them, on making any more honey treats. We should also probably look at just breeding a crap ton of vanilla bees. Just in general. How many am I thinking, though? 8 hives, maybe? 8 hives. That might not be a bad option. How many is that? How many bees is 8 hives, though? 40? 40 minus 10, so 30. 30 whole bees. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. And these guys are cranking through, actually making honey bottles as well. Kind of surprised how much they actually make out of the honeycombs. It's not a whole lot, but it's more than I was expecting. Also, we could just speed this soul surge up, and then the hive. That actually does speed up the hive in general. Kind of weird that you can speed up the thing that's speeding up something else. Yeah, the draconic dust. Superb with how much we're getting of this crap. What can we use the draconic dust for besides breeding the bees? I know we can do that. So the draconic chunk, which gives us the... Ooh, we're getting lag. What is going wrong? I see we have like 200 entities in the world. Hold on. Let's quickly go diagnose if we've got any issues here. Because we may have some. Who knows? Nope. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just kind of making sure our chests aren't overflowing. I can see one issue. And that is probably over in the void dimension. Oh yeah, I always feel a hit when I come in here because, of course, the mob spawners. But I'm thinking it's probably right here. No? Kind of surprised. So it might be this one then? No? I think it's just straight voiding a lot of the items right now. Holy crap, man, opening that chest was just lag out of the wazoo. Yeah, look how many books are in here. 2,000 Nature's Mend. Holy crap. 4,000 mana boost ones. 619 step heights. I'm gonna use all of them. Oh, goodness gracious, that is a crap ton, man. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that wasn't actually where the lag is coming from, because I know that dimension's loaded pretty heavily. I don't think it's there anymore. Yeah, I don't even talk about the sheep. The sheep thing broke, by the way. For some reason, it just decided to keep on breeding. I'm thinking once chunks unloaded and reloaded, it decided it could do whatever it wanted to. And it sure as crap did. So... Okay, so we were able to get one block upgrade. So let's put that block upgrade here. And then let's see about getting a couple speed upgrades. I would love to just get, you know, productivity upgrade, but we're not doing that. Where's my speed upgrades? Simulator. No? What am I looking for? Did I not teach this thing speed? I don't think I did. One more honey treat just so I can get this going. Completely out of honeycombs now. Shucks. Are these guys still not working during the night? Is that a thing? I don't know if that is a thing, but it feels like it might be a thing. Yeah, I think that's a thing. Why do I give them a simulation upgrade if they don't work during the day or during the night? It irritates me, but okay. So that is 20 honeycombs. Not terrible, not great, but enough. Just to get one speed upgrade at least. I'm thinking about moving these guys into the nether. Seeing if that actually works like it used to. I mean, we could try it. Really, I mean, like, the fundamental part of it is seeing if it would. And then if it doesn't, no harm, no foul, really. The only thing that I want to try and get is an ender chest with the bottles. Which is just top layer green. Let's go shove one of these into the nether and see what happens. See what happens. I know we could actually... Let me just mosey on in here real quick. Because this is technically Eternal Day. So I'm kind of wondering, would this work? I know this is a really strange idea, but this might actually function. I don't feel like getting my sword out right now. Oak Beehive, that, simulation, block, speed. Would this work in this dimension? I highly doubt it. I feel like there's probably a dimension check on this. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Okay. It's worth a shot. Okay, so let's try the nether. I feel like it's not gonna work here either, but possibility. Possibility at the end of the day. Kind of just trying to find any way to speed this up because it is just painful. Other than just getting more bees. So we actually need the Expanse Beehive. No? Just the overworld? You kidding me? Oh. So one thing that made the bees bearable in vanilla Minecraft is the fact that you can do them in the nether just so they're actually more productive. But okay. We'll get over it. We'll just keep on keeping on. And I would try the mining dimension, but it's probably going to be the same thing. Can we set these guys next to each other? Something I've never tried, actually. Yeah, I mean, that works, right? And all we're going to do is just that. And forget that these guys don't... hold on. Cage. Where's my other cages? Do I not have any more cages? Looks like I'm missing one bee now. Oh, he's right here. Oh, goodness gracious. That was on me. 100%. That's okay. We got them all back. So we could just, in theory, kind of place all of these guys together. Like, all in a row. Where's my sword? Okay. So then let's grab a flower. Let's grab a hopper. I probably will just try and get another set of these guys to get right next to this. Should be no issues, hopefully. Setting it directly next to something. I hope not. That'd be pretty stupid. It looks like there might be issues. Oh, productive bees. Why? I don't know. I got nothing. Genuinely. We'll just go for it. We'll just move it. So let's get the expanse box set down. No, let's just do it the normal way. I was trying to see if I could open that beforehand. There it goes. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I really don't care if we have to set them next to each other or not. But this way we're actually able to put more over here. Or in the main area. I guess we could have put them in the main area for right now. But I kind of want to put all the modded productive bees actually over there instead of the vanilla bees. Okay, how are we going over here? We probably need more honey treats. Which I don't have too many honeycombs. So we're going to try and get one more block upgrade here real quick. Okay. And that's going to go in here. And then the rest of the honeycombs we have, which is 7, are going to get us... Okay, one more honeycomb, please. Just 7 honeycomb treats. I don't think that's going to be really helpful at all, but hey, whatever. So we should be able to basically put another hive right here. right? It's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can click into the text box. So that would be perfect, right? I think that placement's okay. And we just want to, of course, make sure we have a simulation, all that stuff beforehand. Doodle-doo, item pipes. But I hope everybody's doing well today. It's kind of getting, what, 3 o'clock? Goodness, we've been going for about 2 hours, haven't I? About 2 hours and 30 minutes, actually. There we go. So get those guys filled up with bottles. Doodle-doo. Speed upgrade for now. I mean, we could get this. I'm just kind of wondering who's sadistic enough to make this mod. Hold on, we gotta look. Lobster John. Whoever Lobster John is one sadistic guy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Just quickly looking at something over here on my other monitor there. So now I guess we just kind of need to wait more and more. Productivity upgrades. So there's the 200%. Could we possibly get 2 of these? So you would just need to get 572 honeycombs and 4 of those. So what's the normal tier? Like the first tier. So there's alpha. So that one isn't too terrible. So I'd assume beta requires alpha. So we need 212 of those. So let's look at potentially getting that many honeycombs saved up. Maybe. Problem is, if we keep waiting, we're going to have to... oh, it's nighttime again. We're going to have to kind of get... slow down on breeding, which I don't really want to do. I kind of want to keep on breeding these guys, but we're just not getting enough honeycombs. So I think... There we go. And we'll just keep on breeding with the emeralds, I guess, for right now. That'll work. I should probably pull these guys out. Pull at least 2 of them. And get them bred up to get 5. Let's do that real quick. Let's breed up normal bees. So this should be all of those. So normal bee, normal bee. And we're just going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those guys. And that way we should be able to get the next beehive made up. Of course, we may not be able to get the block upgrades. We may not be able to get all that stuff. But we're able to do just a handful more things there. Okay. I wish I had a soul surge over here. I really do. But I just don't want to make one right now. Let's move this guy. Kind of in the way. Let's put him over here. That actually looks like a good spot for him. And then if we just get him placed down, and then get a roof over his head. I just didn't want to suffocate him, because I've done that once, I think. Isn't your health a little low? Yeah, it's like one hit. There we go. So that should be good. And that way, if we need to, we can actually put more hives down here and all of that fancy stuff. I think if we wanted to, we could probably get... I'll show you what I'm thinking here. Just get bees placed in these locations. So here, here, and then we could keep that going. Kind of stagger. Something like that. And then, of course, we just want to make sure that we have the flower. Whatever flower we're using. Most likely just a poppy, because we're producing those. And then that way, that would be consistent. So the simulation upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could we possibly get 5 of these? No. So could we get 2 of them? No. Okay, hold on. Let's just grab honeycomb. And then let's just get 1 for now. Because we're also going to need to get a block upgrade, right? So productive upgrade. Block. Nope. Can't even type that. Okay, I'll just click on it here then. So we need 16 honeycombs. So there's our 16 honeycombs. Perfect. So there's our block upgrade and our simulator for our next beehive. So let's get the oak beehive anyway. We're going to need this thing. So we're going to need a normal beehive. Can this guy get us beehives? I thought he could. Yes, we can actually get with a normal beehive, though. Okay. So we're just going to need more honeycombs. That's fine. We're going to keep running into that for right now. So I think one thing I would have done differently starting this out is kind of ignored the draconic. Well, actually, I guess no, not really ignored draconic. I probably would have done a lot more vanilla bees in the beginning, just so that way we could have probably progressed to this quicker. Because that's our bottom line right now, is the fact that we keep needing to stop for specific things. Which is honeycombs in this case. So then... Did I not grab the advanced oak beehive? So we're going to place this guy here, expansion box there, put the simulator and everything in there, and then that should be good. So we're probably going to have to toss some honeycomb treats in here. Okay, so the first bee, we're just going to go place this guy back into his normal hive, so we have better production in here. Okay, so let's get... kind of just waiting. Let's wait faster. I'm just kidding. I probably could have just got another soul surge over here. Probably could have. Okay, another bee. We'll put him back in here. Yeah, getting those productivity upgrades is definitely going to be our goal for these guys, because then block plus that would be fantastic. I mean, we could look at giving speed, increase time spent in the hive, which I think in this case is basically they produce a lot quicker, just because we have the simulation. So honeycomb. Okay, now we're going to start popping in these guys. Let's get our radioactives out of here. So the radioactives, that's our next set. So 1, 2, 5. Perfect. And then it's going to get these guys pushed over this direction. Doodle-doo. I'm glad that we've got at least a handful of the bees that we've wanted out of the way. Even if we haven't got all of them. We may have to do another live stream tomorrow or something. I don't even know what I'd call that episode, because I usually only do one live stream between episodes. So I may just have to call it like episode 56.5.5. 5 1/4. No, just something stupid. Change this one to 65.25. Next one 65.75, you know. Still don't have enough in there to make another bee. Go over to this guy. So there's one more bee. And once these guys are done, or once that guy's done, we should have a full hive. Right? Because that's the third bee, and then there's 2 left in here, right? Oh, I definitely wish these guys had the genes enabled or something like that. That would definitely make things a lot easier. Very productive plus that, then you would fly through productive bees much quicker, that's for sure. We basically just need to keep sleeping too. That's what's going to help us here. Okay. So now this guy, and this guy. So there's 10 honeycomb blocks. How are we going over here still? I kind of wish these guys dropped the honeycomb blocks as well, but I know that would be a little overpowered, wouldn't it? Just a little bit. Okay, I'm not too concerned about setting this guy to a draconic comb block, honestly. So that should speed things up just a smidgen. So the next thing I think we want to do is probably just go again. Get more. Beehive. Let's just look up oak. Productive bee oak. Let's get that bookmarked, And then 1, 2. 2 pairs of shears. And then oak planks. There we go. There we go. Expansion box. So then we can just place this guy here, this one, and then get simulation. And then get block if we can. At productive. Need quite a bit more combs. Let's go do one thing real quick. Simple compacting drawer. Kind of make this just a little bit easier on ourselves instead of having to go through these chests every single time. Don't know why I've been not doing this, but that's okay. So let's just plop this down here. Honeycomb in there. And then let's get that set. Perfect. And then let's fly over here. Okay. Kind of surprised we still haven't filled one of those up. All right. So then, well, we're just going to grab an ender chest. Or 2 or 3 or however many. I think 1 will be fine. And then at pipes. We'll probably... Well, the bottles of honey are going to be the issue, right? Because we don't want them in our system because they only stack to 16. So I think what we'll do with those is just not filter them. We'll just have them sitting in there. That's fine for right now. I'll figure that out later. I mean, we could just do functional storage, upgrade, whatever, but... So we're basically just going to want to do... just something like that. It's going to push everything around, but that's okay. And we're going to want to say we want honeycomb and honeycomb blocks. So this... and then we just don't need those 2, right? Because we only need the center one in that case. So boom, 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 boom. So honeycomb, both variations, because they do come out occasionally. The normal honeycomb still. Okay, and then we're just going to do this. Perfect. And that should get rid of our honeycombs out of here, so we don't have to keep opening these up. That'll just solve a few issues. Okay. So then, of course, honeycomb, if we look in here, we're just going to get a slow trickle of those in here. We're going to want to grab a block upgrade for this one and that one. So we probably need to grab another one if we can. Oh, it's causing issues because the crafting, ain't it? That's okay. 1, 2. Let's grab a hopper for this. Actually, no, hoppers suck for these because it breaks it a little bit. Don't know why, but I can't actually get hoppers to work properly interfacing with the actual incubator and stuff. Very weird problem to have. So just adult bees. Perfect. One, two, three, four, 5 for right now. Guess I didn't really need to speed this thing up, did I? But I don't think these speed upgrades do anything in these, but that's okay. All right. So I think for right now, we're going to wrap this up. I mean, because we've got quite a bit of this done. Which, I mean, there's a ton of bees. Overall, let's just, I mean, productive. Like, if we just look at bees straight up, there is so many bees in here. What is the Baz bee? That thermal thing? Yeah, basalt powder. Overall, there is so many bees in here, and we're probably going to get quite a lot of these overall, but probably not all of them. Some of them I probably don't need, but it's going to be quite a while before we get a lot of these, I think. Has things for trapped mobs. Provided with amber in case mob to safely extract drops. What? No idea what that is. But yeah. I think it's going to do it for me. This has been fun. I'm going to just take a break, kind of AFK for a little while, especially because I just want to get honeycombs, right? That's the biggest thing right now. Honeycombs are what we need, and I'm going to definitely wait to get those because I really don't feel like keep going with this repetitive cycle of I need more honeycombs, having multiple of these sets of like kind of things just keep going until I hit over here. That's probably not a bad option. Basically have one massive beehive collection. Definitely going to be useful. But I think we've kind of figured out a way forward with this, which is just doing this and getting the simulations and everything like that implemented is going to be fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a blast. Genuinely, I did enjoy looking at productive bees. There are some things that I wish would change. Of course, you know, the whole fact that we could use the create mixer to actually get better outputs doesn't make much sense. But, you know, things like that. Also, of course, the genetic indexer thing to this thing right here. Still not the greatest. Takes a little bit of time to kind of fix it. But, oh well. It worked at the end of the day. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I don't think we'll do a live stream tomorrow. I may play a game other than Minecraft tomorrow. So thanks. Stay awesome. Have a good one, Sean. Bye-bye.